Hello and welcome to Fresh Box Office. I'm Dev Meher, filmmaker from India, and today I'm going to tell you I did not like Jawan. I disliked it because of several reasons, but before you crucify me and shoot at me, I want you to give me 2 minutes of listening and let me explain. Number one, Bollywood meets South. Atlee meets Shah Rukh Khan. And what they have done is they have picked up the regular tropes which they have been using in countless films like KGF and many other films wherein you have a pregnant mother. So exploit the audience emotionally, show the pregnant mother's problems. You raise a child and the child is born under such difficult conditions. Then the child is raised for one mission in its entire life, which is either the mother's mission or the dead father's mission or an uncle's mission. But the mission is there, and thereafter there are just hysteric amount of public involved in whatever the child does, whether he becomes a mafia or a gangster or a hero or a god or messiah. I mean, there's nothing in between. So I feel that usage of this kind of tropes is extremely exploitative into an audience mind. And how many times are you gonna do it? You've already done it like countless times. Second, the use of all toxic masculine behavior where you can smoke away anything in life, and the way you light your cigar has to be dramatic, and the whole male aura about wearing a certain kind of shirt and having the buttons open and always flexing your ribs, and all the girls going gaga and just swooning all over you and drooling all over you, and that kind of I think should be a thing of the past right now in the age we live in. So I feel that Bollywood is clearly entering an age of cheap thrills. If you use this thrill as pleasure drug, clearly you are taking cinema away from all its skill, craft, all its magic, because cinema is capable of so much more. It is capable of changing how you think, pushing your consciousness, and it doesn't have to be a non-entertaining film. It can be very entertaining like Kantara or RRR or even Bahubali. Very well researched, tremendously well researched and scripted. You are not taking shortcuts to give quick thrills and quick pleasure, because you know, just any pleasure pill out of the many things available in the market, or a quick smoke can give you a pleasure. But cinema is not meant for only that bit. It is also meant to push the envelope and nudge the society and make you think beyond and further and deeper. And that's the cinema that I have grown up on. Like, I roughly watch 500 plus films a year. Also, the way they're using children, that's very disturbing. They use children in the key scenes, give them certain lines which they are not supposed to say, make them take decisions which they are not taking. They shouldn't be taking, and in all the circumstances, they're more or less behaving like semi-adults, and all lines are so manipulative to suck you into the drama which is happening. I feel that this kind of filmmaking is only gonna put the audience, or only gonna feed the audience on a fast food emotional diet. That's how I feel. Moving forward, the action scenes. I have a huge problem with how this show action. Like every 15 seconds there is a slow motion of another 15 seconds. I mean, it's exhausting, because how you're supposed to appreciate a fast action scene in slow motion. I mean, that used to be the Fast and Furious early days, like 20-25 years ago. But then we are talking about now. It's just there to admire the swagger of the hero, or claps or whistle. But if I have to enjoy or live an action scene, I have to experience it in real time. And all the action scenes will come with that metallic stinger VFX, which is kind of forcing you and compelling you to feel. I mean, it just after a point, it's really excoriating. It just gets on your skin. Moving forward, I feel that if we have to, collage the cultures, I feel we have to go a little deeper, a little rooted, and we have to do better research, come up with better stories. I mean, look at the story of Jawan. It is about a top military unit not even testing its equipment, which is the weapons, the guns in this case. It is about this gun dealer who is just pissing all over military, and he is physically fighting. With all the fights, he is physically fighting. He has to shoot himself, he has to fight himself, he has to come and tell the wife of the man he killed to the jail and deliver the news himself. I feel that all of this, when we are in 2023, the script has got to be better. Finally, I feel that the dialogue writing is extremely unimaginative. If you interchange the dialogues, anyone could say anything and it would not make any difference. And that's something for a film which is made at hundreds of crores. I feel like if we have to take a direction where we have to bring our audience back, just like Southern cinema has built a loyal audience, and of course, over the years we have lost ours in Bollywood. I feel the answer does not lie in blatantly doing a superficial fusion or copying. I feel that's where the doom is ahead. Just maybe a few years later, you will realize, all this while you were celebrating the money coming in and the audience coming in, and then one day you wake up and see that, the art has gone down, there's no writing, the research has gone down, and all the efforts are being maneuvered towards creating this. Time to think.